Are you really capable of getting your needs met? Then this inner work session is for you. The theme of this inner work session is about needs and wants, your lack of something that is necessary or important. So let's find out what's going on with your power within and how your power is affecting your ability to make decisions and take actions to receive what you require in your life. Now, wants, needs, and desires are the fuels that drive our day-to-day interactions. They push us to plan for the future, regret the past, and achieve the now. So let me explain what are needs, what are wants, and desires. Now, wants are a lack or deficiency of something that you wish you could have, but don't necessarily impact your safety, security, and stability. And this is if the want is healthy. Now, an example of this would be a particular brand or a type. But if it's unhealthy, it can have a major impact and cause hardship in your life. Now, needs are something required, deemed necessary or important, and has a major impact on your safety, your security, and stability. And an example of this is your basic needs of food, clothing, shelter, intimacy, support, and etc. Now, desires are divinely wishes that you receive and await for the stars, the heavens, to align themselves so that you can manifest them into your life. Now, these desires have an attachment to an emotion, and the stronger the emotion, whether the emotion is good or bad, causes the desire to manifest. And an example of this is becoming a multimillionaire, healing generational trauma, purchasing a new car or a home. Now you see, this strong emotion is what is necessary for creation to be formed, similar to the concept of the Big Bang or the creation of a child. So ask yourself what wants, needs, and desires are requiring you to choose to make a decision and take action on, but your fears are constantly causing you to abandon them. Now, a wise choice is effective and intelligent, but in order to make a wise choice, you have to have the power of discerning. You have to recognize the difference between what is truth and the ability to make a decision based on the truth that is accurate and fair. And this is where looking at your power within will help. You see, your power within is comprised of your mind, your body, and your spirit. And your power of choice fuels your thoughts, your emotions, and the behaviors that you express. Now, when you don't use your capacity, your intelligence to comprehend general truths in order to take responsibility for getting your needs, your wants, and desires met, you will continue to abandon what is important and necessary in your life, causing you to fall victim to irritability. Now, if you're new to this channel, then welcome to Divine Blueprint, where we help you to empower your power of choice as you awaken the divine design in you. And if you're not new, then welcome back, and don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Now, just a reminder, this inner work session can also be used at any time as part of your inner work for your self-discovery and healing journey. So here are a few items you'll need to continue this inner work session. You'll need a notebook or a journal, something to write with, some tea or a beverage of your choice, and a candle, and your human design blueprint. Now, if you're new to human design, you can get a free human design blueprint online. We also offer a human design foundational workshop every month to help you to understand how to read your own energy so that you can learn how to manage it and use your power of choice to make decisions and take actions that are specifically to you. So check out our link in the description box to learn how you can enroll into our upcoming workshop. Now, the power of your choice is important, and the energy that helps to influence these choices has made an energetic shift from fantasy to needs. Now, before we get into this energetic shift about needs, let me start this inner work session by asking you this. What decisions have you made that resulted in you not getting your needs met due to an old belief that caused you to lack trust in your ability to make a wise choice? Why did you make that decision, and how did making that decision make you feel before and after? Who or what was impacted by the decision, and how did it affect your mind, your body, and your spirit? What was it about the old belief that made you misinterpret the choice? And last, what area of your life has misinterpreting the choice caused you to abandon it? Now, the reason why you abandoned it is because during the time of the decision, you were living in your shadow. So let me explain. Now, there was some time in your past where you didn't get your needs met. This could have happened when you were a young child, in your teenage years, but this was some point in your past. This need was something very necessary or important to have. It could have been food, clothing, shelter, transportation, support from a loss of any kind, or whatever it was. It was required for maintaining your safety, your security, and your stability. And due to you not having it, caused you to experience a hardship internally and externally in your life. Now, this hardship left an imprint in your mind and on your emotions, which then created a fear of unworthiness, the belief. The fear of unworthiness created the shadow, which expresses itself through a feeling of irritation. So each time you are requiring to get your needs met, this feeling of irritation shows up. It stimulates your fear of unworthiness. It causes you to ignore, abandon the truth, and make it hard for you to make a decision and take action because you are fearful of the outcome. Now, this weakens your power of choice, and this keeps you a victim of irritation and constantly living in your shadow. Now, this irritation is also known as a crisis, and it is what helps to maintain your shadow. This is the constant doubt, the uncertainty, the lack of discernment, the misinterpretation that created the belief. So let me ask you another set of questions. Are you tired of living in your shadow? Are you tired of living in crisis mode and always abandoning your needs? Are you tired of constantly feeling powerless and unworthy? Are you ready to grab hold of your life and get your needs met? Now, if you answer yes, then I would like to invite you into my 9-week mentorship program called The Time for You. And this mentorship program is an intimate program that is limited to a small group of people so that we can focus on strengthening your internal boundaries, which allows you to be intentional with your power of choice. You see, your internal boundaries are connected to your values. This is how you get your needs met, your mission, your assignment, and your vision, the ideals and inspirations. And the strength of all of these are necessary when you are making decisions and you're taking actions because they help you to see and accept the truth. So to learn more about this program and to secure your seat, then click the link in the description box to be taken to our online university. So let's get into this energetic shift. Now, this energetic shift is based on the human design gates, which has shifted from gate 41 fantasy to gate 19 needs, also known as wants, which are both located in the root center. Now, previously, when the energy was in gate 41 fantasy, it had us reflecting on the following. What is the ideal, the inspiration, the dream that you feel is impossible to materialize? What choices do you have to make to start planning and preparing? What doubts are causing you to abandon your dreams and procrastinate? What truths would you have to accept to allow yourself to stay focused? And last, is your ideal, your dream aligned to your inner values? Now, to reveal what is going on in your shadow and to start transforming it, you can check out our In the Shadow work videos. The link is in the description box. Now, during this new energetic shift, the energy will be in gate 19 needs, and it will allow you to consciously interact with the energy of gate 19 to self-observe how you animate, how you use this energy so that you can determine how it affects your ability to make decisions and take actions so that you can empower your power of choice. So let me explain how this energy works. Now, each one of us animates, we use this energy of this gate differently, and this is determined on a few factors. The first factor is how the center is defined, and the second is whether the gate is activated or not. Now, to understand how gate 19 needs affects you, this is where you would want to look at your human design blueprint. Now, gate 19 needs store its energy in the root center, and the root center is your foundation that holds the energy of your identity, your loyalty, your reasoning, your integrity, your reputation, and your moral order that was given to you by your tribe, your parents, your caretakers, and society. This is the home of your generational trauma. It holds the pressure of your fears, your stress, your foundation of trust, and your safety and security, your stability. It's what holds your feeling of your right to be here, and it's your grounding. Now, when it's defined, you own the energy and you influence the world with the pressure of your energy, which means that you have the ability to move through stress easily to get things done. Now, when it's undefined or open, you borrow the energy, which means that you have access to experience different ways of dealing with the pressure of stress to free yourself from it. And this is due to how you're being influenced by the world. Now, because you are borrowing the energy, it is important that you understand that the energy does not belong to you and that you need to release it in order to sustain the health of your lower extremities, such as your lower back, your buttocks, your legs, and your feet. Now, when the gate is activated, it is the specific energetic theme. This is the trait that you are regularly bringing to life. This is the way you specifically use the energy to influence the world. And when the gate is not activated, then you are being influenced by this energetic theme, this particular trait, depending on who you are with and where you are. So therefore, being with the right people or in the right place is very critical. So let's take a moment to feel the pressure that is moving in your mind and throughout your body. Now, your breath represents your spirit, and your spirit is either in the past, in the present, or in the future. So as you are sitting, slowly take a deep breath in and then out to help bring your spirit to the present. Now I would like you to scan your mind and your body. What type of pressure are you feeling? Is there any irritation? Are you feeling heaviness, peacefulness, tense, relaxed? I want you to observe that feeling. Observe the pressure. Observe the energy and how it's moving. Is it moving fast? Is it moving slow? What emotion are you feeling? Now, where are you feeling this energy? What part? Is it in your mind? Is it in your body? And what part of your body? Is it in your chest, your stomach, your legs, your back? I want you to start to recognize your breathing pattern. Are you holding your breath? Are you in the past? Or are you relaxed in the present? Or is it heavy in the future? Or are you holding and then breathing, teetering back and forth from past to present? What is the pattern of your breathing? What is causing you to feel this way? What are your thoughts that are racing through your mind? Are they related to some form of fear? And why? What is the belief that that fear is attached to? And last, how long have you had these thoughts? And what truths would you have to accept in order to shift how you are feeling? Now, the answer to these questions will help you to get a feel of how you've used your power of choice and how the pressure of your root is affecting you. So now let's get into the energy of gate 19 needs. Let me first start off by saying that all energy has a light, a dark, and a shadow nature of being animated. This is how it's being used. And as I explain this energy of gate 19 needs, you will start to understand how the energy of this gate expresses itself in its light and in its shadow, and how it affects your power of choice. Now, if you're interested in finding out what's hiding in your shadow, this is the doubtful, the irritation side of yourself, then check out our Inner Shadow Work videos. And don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button to be notified when a new video has been posted. Now, the energy of this gate is about your needs, the things that you require in your life but currently lacking them. Now, this energy is a very emotional sensory energy because it uses your senses to gather the information around you to creatively take action on getting what you need. Now, since it uses your senses, it causes you to be sensitive to the things around you, especially to touch, and your sense of touch is related to intimacy. Now, through intimacy is how you connect with yourself and others to build a relationship to get your needs met. And since intimacy requires trust and acceptance, it allows you to wisely use your power of choice to determine who or what can help provide you with getting your needs met. So I'd like you to take a moment to reflect on a time where you were able to get your needs met by being in tune to your senses and using your intimacy wisely. What decision did you have to make, and what actions did you have to take? Which senses did you have to tap into? And how did you use your intimacy? And how did it make you feel after your needs were met? Now, you see, this is an example of what it looks and feels like when you are using your senses and your intimacy to get your needs met. This is an example of your power within and how you were able to use the power of your choice wisely. Now, this is an example of you using the pressure of your root to move by balancing your fears and trusting yourself to make a decision and take action that are aligned to your inner values. So let's talk about how it animates in your shadow. Now, when your power within is living in the shadow, this energy will irritate you. This is due to your fear of unworthiness. Now, this irritation creates a spark in you due to the overstimulation of your senses because your mind has conformed to your beliefs around your unworthiness of not being capable of getting your needs met. So therefore, you will be unable to receive the messages from your senses, as well as build and maintain the intimacy, the relationships with yourself and others due to your judgment being skewed, which causes your power of choice to be misused when making the necessary decisions and taking actions to get your needs met. Now, until you become aware of what unworthy belief is feeding your mind and causing your irritation, you will continue to be its victim and you will continue to not be capable of getting your needs met. So let's take a moment to reflect on a time where you weren't able to get your needs met. What was the need, and what is the unworthiness belief that is associated with it? How does this belief currently affect other areas of your life? And what truth would you have to accept to change the belief? Now, this is an example of what it looks and feels like when you allow your unworthiness belief get in your way. This is an example of your power within living in the shadow and how you used your power of choice from a state of fear and causing you to abandon and not get your needs met. This is what it looks like going against your inner values. Now, in order to use the full power of your choice, you have to learn to trust in your ability to discern by using your capacity, your intelligence to fully comprehend truth. Therefore, you can start connecting fully with your senses, creating intimacy, and using your power of choice to make the decisions and take actions that allow you the capability to getting your needs met. So the 6 major questions that you can reflect and journal on as a conscious observer for the next 6 days are: 1. Do you feel capable of getting your needs met, and why? 2. What does the irritation feel like, the emotion you are experiencing when you're not capable of getting your needs met? 3. What choices do you have to make to start feeling capable, and why? 4. What beliefs contributed to the irritation and is causing you to abandon your needs, and why? 5. What truths would you have to accept to allow yourself to feel worthy and capable? And last 6, is the way that you're getting your needs met aligned to your inner values? Now be gentle with yourself and take the time to reflect on your thoughts, feel into your emotions, and recognize the behaviors that are coming up for you during this energetic shift so that you can get an understanding of how you are using this Gate 19 needs energy to make decisions and take actions as you are on your self-discovery and healing journey. Now, if you're interested in diving deep into this energy and becoming a more conscious observer, then I would like to invite you to grab a copy of the Power Within workbook, which includes journal prompts, affirmations, exercises, activities, and so much more to help you with strengthening your power of choice. You can grab your copy on our website. The link is in the description box. Also, feel free to leave a comment and let us know how you are using the energy of this gate to empower your power of choice to make decisions and take actions. We look forward to seeing you in the next Inner Work session.